Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, September the 4th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, let's get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we can do. Take a look at this one here first. Collect energy ammo 10. There's several different ways we can do this. We can go ahead and equip an energy weapon. We can kill some enemies, and off those enemies we'll get some energy ammo. So let's go to our weapons workbench and show you some examples of some energy weapons, more so for the newer folk. Go ahead and go craft here to weapons workbench just to give you some ideas. Here are some examples of some energy guns. The ones that are most popular that you will find in the wasteland, of course, are these laser pistols. We usually find them in around Blood Eagles and Super Mutants. Plasma pistols, we'll find these around Blood Eagles, alright? Just to give you some examples there. Now, of course, you will have to have an energy weapon equipped when you kill an enemy in order to get that type of energy ammo off their body. The only difference to that I find is Blood Eagles. Blood Eagles, even though you will have maybe like a ballistic weapon, and most Blood Eagles will have some sort of plasma pistol or rifle on them, and even robots will have energy cell on them as well. Let's take a look at our Tinker's Workbench just to show you the energy ammo, what that looks like. Here's energy ammo right here, so here's some good examples. And these cells, as you go out the robots, a lot of them will have cells on them, so robots are also a good source, even though you're using ballistic weapons, alright? They'll usually have maybe about 2 or 3 or 6 cells on them, so FYI. And again, Blood Eagles will usually be using the plasma rifles or plasma pistols, and they'll have these plasma cartridges, maybe like 1 or 2 of them on them. That's definitely a good way. Now, if you have one of those energy weapons equipped, what I'm using right here, of course, is an example of an energy weapon, is an Enclave plasma rifle. If I go up to ammo boxes and ammo bags, they'll have energy ammo in them as well. But yeah, you must have whatever weapon you have equipped, alright? Some good sources of some real easy places for energy ammo and boxes and bags is right by Vault 76. You just go to the west and then upper lower parking lot. Mostly the lower parking lot, there'll be several ammo boxes down there. And then you'll make your way over here to Forward Station Tango, and there's several bags and ammo boxes over there as well. So that is a nice, easy spot for lower level players. Another thing you can do is you can craft energy ammo at your Tinker's Workbench. And if you have Fallout First or had Fallout First in the past and you have energy ammo in your storage box, you can also take some out of there and it will count. Now, we've tried many different ways the last couple of times, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take some energy ammo right out of my ammo storage box just to show you, but we've given you many ideas. We're going to take some of these bad boys out just because it relates to what I'm using right now. Just like that. See how that works? Nice. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And again, you can craft this stuff at your Tinker's Workbench, and when you're crafting it, you're also collecting it. So there's many, many different ways you could do that daily challenge. Right, what's next here? Scrap drum to produce aluminum 5. So again, we can bulk and scrap aluminum at the Tinker's Workbench. We just go to our Tinker's Workbench, we go craft. Go down to bulk. Right there, bulk aluminum. As long as you have 10 aluminum scrap and 2 plastic, you can bulk 1 aluminum, and then you just scrap it. And that is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way. The bulk and scrap method still works, so it's pretty awesome. That's more so for the people who are kind of short on time, have this busy life, or people who just like the fastest, quickest, easiest way. What I have been doing lately, the last 2 months, I've been kind of going out and showing you some great locations where you can find aluminum. Now, I do have separate videos that I've made, like older videos. You can definitely check those out. Where we're going to go here today, in this case, we're actually going to go up here to the point right here, Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. So let's pop up here today. And we're going to be going after ski poles. Now we only need 5 aluminum, so we should only need 5 ski poles, and they should be fairly close to where we spawn in. Now a pretty decent spot here is also the White Powder Winter Sports. If you're looking for the cake pans, we looked after cake pans. I think the last time we had this challenge up, we were right here at the Overseer's home. And right up here at the Morgantown High School on the 2nd floor in the economy classroom. I think there's 3 of them up there. So cake pans are a great source. And then blasting cap boxes, of course, right down here at the Quarry X Street, but that's a little bit higher level area with the Myler King patrolling the area. All right, let's go after the ski poles here. Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Of course, there are going to be some scorched here, so we'll keep an eye out for those guys. Just make your way through here. We're going to check these areas where they have these skis kind of leaning up against it. So there is a ski pole right there, so let's go ahead and take that. Let's open up our items section. So there's our ski pole, and as you can see, 2 aluminum per ski pole. So that's even better. I thought it was lump 1 aluminum, so that's even better. So all we need is 3. So there's 1, there's the second one right there. I know they're kind of hard to see. You really get to look at them because they're almost the same, they kind of blend in with the background there. And then we're going to go to this rack right here. Now the ski pole there. I think there's 3 of them here. 1, 2. Yeah, there's 2 right there. So this is a pretty good spot, and there's a couple more ski racks just like this the further you go up. So it's a pretty darn good spot. And of course we have our 3 ski poles, so 3, 4, 6. So that's awesome. So let's go to our workbench, which just happens to be right here. Let's go ahead and go scrap. Scrap these ski poles here. Just like that, scrap to produce aluminum 5 for 5. Aluminum is such a valuable resource in this game. Use it for crafting, for building, for modding. So many great things, and this is a great spot for it. Nice and easy too. Alright, what's next here? Scrap pre-war money 5. So if you take a look at the description of the video, you'll see a link to a video I made some time ago on locations and farming for pre-war money. I think it's roughly about an hour long. It is all time-stamped. It gives you many great ideas. Sometimes you have to participate in events, and some you don't. And you can definitely check that out if you're having a hard time finding pre-war money. But most people will say, well, we can find pre-war money in the cash registers. Well, that is somewhat true. Sometimes it depends on the server that you're on. Depends if you're on a server with other people, because people will just kind of gather everything, okay? You can go to these areas and nothing show up and think, hey, this stuff doesn't spawn here anymore. But in fact, what happened is somebody got there before you and just took it all. All right. So that's where that video will kind of help you out with that if you so wish. Now, I'm on a private server, so we're going to check out a pretty decent spot to find some pre-war money. Let's go right up here to Morgantown Airport. Now, we only need 5, so we shouldn't have any problem finding it around here. So cash registers, every time you open up a safe, okay, you'll get pre-war money there as well. At any level, actually, level 0 to level 3 safe, and you unlock it, you'll always find pre-war money. And actually, we were just kind of dawned on me as we were leaving at that Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. If we go to the main building, we go downstairs where the bellhop is, and we pass in those Pleasant Valley claim tickets, that bellhop will give us pre-war money there as well. And that's actually in the video that I made. I'll show you that. We don't have to go very far here. Of course, there's going to be maybe 2 or 3 scorched in this general area, but we're just after these corpses. So if you come across a corpse, most corpses will have pre-war money. Wolves. Wolves are actually a funny source of pre-war money as well. Not every wolf, but if you go to places where you find wolves, they'll usually have pre-war money on them as well. We can find wolves right over here, Autumn Acre Cabin. And if you're lucky enough, if you come up here to Tyler County Fairgrounds, then there'll be an event called Leader of the Pack, and there's like 3 packs of wolves you have to go after, and you'll be pre-war money rich after that one. All right, let's take a look here. So as you can see how I'm picking up that ammo off that, so just use that as an example. So as this little dance floor here, we have several corpses. So as you can see, I'll get buried mentats off that guy, so 2 pre-war money off of that guy. No pre-war money. Pre-war money. There's the other one. I thought there was another one here. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Okay, there's another one. So that's some pre-war money. So we ended up with 3, right? So there'll be one more that he's right over here in that green sea can container. This guy right here, usually pretty good. Pre-war money there. So we only have 4 on us here today. Right, so that's a pretty decent spot. Usually we get a little bit more than that, though, which is kind of weird. Now, if we do calls in collision course to come in, and that's one of the events that you can spawn in yourself. At the end of that event, there'll be a government aid drop. There'll be anywhere from 99 to 101 pre-war money in it. Now, you don't even have to do that event. As I explained in the video, is if you just go to a public server and you come up here, that event already happened, if there's a government aid drop or even 2 of them that are sitting there, you can go up and open them and clear them out and get that pre-war money and then save it for these daily weekly challenges if you so wish. So you don't even have to do the event, just find a server where someone had already done that event. Right, that could take a little bit of time, but just give you guys another option. All right, let's actually go down here to Flatwoods, and there's a nice little spot we can find some pre-war money down here as well. Nice, easy spot. I was hoping to get a little bit more there. We usually do, but didn't that time around. That's fine. We're actually going to go right down here towards the tavern. And again, there's a couple of cash registers here as well. We can check them on the way by. The light does nothing. Let's check this cash register. Nothing. As you can see, like, nothing there. It just depends on the server, right? I'm even on a private server by myself. So just an FYI there. It could and will happen. I'm going to go up here to this little teddy bear up here. And I don't know who he's playing poker with, but he's got some pre-war money on him just like that. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Right, let's go over here. I'm going to scrap this pre-war money. And this is a nice little area here too. Nice and easy for many people. It's a Tinker's Workbench right here. Let's go ahead and scrap this pre-war money we got. Just like that, nice and easy. Didn't have to go too far. Alright, what's next here? Let's go ahead and kill a Cultist 10. So many great areas we can find Cultists in around the Wasteland. Thinking of Cultists, we're thinking this type of icon here on the game. Another great spot is, of course, here in Point Pleasant. There's tons of them here. In terms of easy areas for the Cultists, is we have Clancy Manor. We do have this Oregon Cave, so there's 3 entrances to the Oregon Cave. These are all different entrances, but it brings you to the same exact cave, okay? Just an FYI there. We also have the Kanawha County Cemetery. That's a pretty decent spot. A little bit harder areas. We have the Johnson's Acre, Lucky Hole Mine. Now we did that Lucky Hole Mine during our challenge video just the other day. So actually, let's pop up here to good old Clancy Manor, and we'll take care of these guys up here. We can kill these cultists any old which way with any weapon will do, so that makes it even better, kind of opens it up for us. And I give you guys many options just because, you know, I choose the fast travel just to make the video shorter. But I realize not everyone will have the caps to fast travel, especially if you're lower level. It's definitely understandable because I have a lower level character myself that I play for the doing the faction quests and stuff, and I understand how that feels sometimes. Who's shooting at me? That's why I try to give you guys as many options as possible. That's a good throw there. See that? That's a pretty good throw. Wow. Nice job, buddy. Oh, they must be up there. There they are, yeah. A nice little handmade. I find these guys here, for me anyway, they usually have quite a few handmaids on them, so it's a pretty decent spot if you're looking for handmaids to use or even scrap for that matter. think these guys ran down that hill after me. I think that's what happened there. Okay, we're not going to bother going inside that fun house there. There's going to be at least 4 or 5 of them inside the house. We're just going to run up the other side of the hill here. There we go. Well, I call this 10 for 10 done just like that. You can go ahead and clear the area if you so wish, whatever you want to do. And that guy just disappeared somewheres. Oh, it's right there. Folded him right back here.
You will be sacrificed to the divine light.
Alright, what's next here, Jimmy?
Will reclaim me.
Kill a honeybeast 1. So honeybeast we can find in and around the wasteland. Right up here, the very corner of the map. If you pop up here by this fun flower, right to the north, right about here, there's like a little indent into the mountain. There's going to be a couple of insects and a possibility of 1 to 3 honeybees every single time. Now this is a very popular area. I find people actually put their survival tents up here, so just beware. The closest fast travel will be Freddy Fear's House of Scares. Just an FYI. Probably your best way of getting these honeybees is right down here. This is a guaranteed spot. Right here. So if you actually spawn here, Middle Mountain Pit Stop, and make your way over here, there'll be 3 of them. Now they're back last year, I would say before June of 2023, used to be called Middle Mountain Cabins. And there used to be 3 honeybees that spawned here, guaranteed. And sometimes it was rat scorpions, but mostly honeybees. But if you see the event here called Safe and Sound, there'll be some honeybees that show up there as well at Middle Mountain Pit Stop. So it's not entirely gone, but those 3 honeybees, they've moved them over here. So let's go to the Middle Mountain Pit Stop and we will make our way over to the marker. And this is a guaranteed spot. We've come here many times. This way here, there's our marker. We're going to head to the south. Jump over this. Lock and load, Jimmy. As we make it just past this little breaker here, there'll be 1 hanging out on a tree, and usually 2 of them are kind of roaming around. Right, so there's a honeybees on the tree there. There's usually a couple that are kind of moving around there. Let's get this guy in the face here. There you go. Kill honeybees 1 for 1 done. But his buddy will fall off the tree there and see what's going on, check on him, minister CPR to him there, and you know. Realize that he's passed away. Let's get something to drink here. Okay, Jim, that's enough. Alright, what's next here? Alright, completed daily quest 1. Again, if you check the description, you'll come across a link to a video called Complete Daily Quest for Newbies. It's about 1 hour, 10 minutes long. It is all time-stamped. You could definitely check that video out if you're looking to find out even how to do daily quests and where to find them. We don't do every single daily quest that you find on the map, but we do quite a few of them, and I show you how to toggle them active. And a lot of them are extremely easy to do, and you can check the video out if you're having a hard time trying to find daily quests. There's usually a couple I usually highlight for these particular videos just to show how nice and easy they are for folks, okay? And most times, I've been asked the question before, if you, let's say you do a daily quest up here in Prickett's Fort, and let's say you never see that daily quest pop up again, if you spawn anywhere up here in the Toxic Valley or walk even close to this place, it'll automatically pop up for you, okay? And that's what it does to my brand spanking new character who, you know, just kind of doing, you know, the early on faction quests, and that's what I've noticed. So just a little tip there. So we're going to do this one here. We're going to talk to the curator up here at Prickett's Fort, nice and easy. We're going to go ahead, we're going to toggle him active, and when you do that, you're going to see it pop up in the top right hand corner of the screen. It's called Buried with Honor, talk to the curator, okay? That's that one. So let's pop up here and go do it. I'm going to fast travel up here. And you'll see how easy this is to do. Alright, so we're going to go over here. All you have to do is interact with this guy. You don't have to stand there and listen to him.
Hello
You can stand there and listen to him if you want, but why would you do that when you can listen to me, right? It's gonna go up these stairs. People are rolling their eyes. We're gonna get this little rad roach here with his bum sticking out of the wall. Burp. Gonna go right inside here, and there are the soldiers' remains. So get the remains. We're gonna pick those up. We're gonna see that update in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Put the remains in the open grave, and there's only one spot you do that. It's right down here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. So let's pop down here. Now when you come here, there'll be 2 mongrels on the outside. There'll be maybe about 3 more inside that building, but we're not going inside the building. Let's take care of these mongrels here, just so they don't come over and bother you. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to put the remains in this grave, just like that. Nice, nice. Now we need to take this dirt, put it in there. We need to use a shovel. There's usually a shovel hanging out here. Usually. Oh, right here. Jeez, Jim. Let's take the shovel. Now, if that shovel is not there for some reason, there's a second shovel right over there, because I don't know anyone who carries a shovel with them. And what you do is you open up your Pip-Boy, go to your weapons section, you equip that shovel like a weapon, and we're going to fill this grave over, and you're going to see this disappear and that fill up. That's it. That's how easy that is. 2 enemies done. And then what I like to do, I'll drop this shovel. For the next person, I know I'm on a private server, but just kind of get in the habit of doing that. Just like that. And actually, if you're unaware, if you're brand spanking new to the game, there's all kinds of great war-era outfits that are in that building there. So you can check those out while you're here. All right. Good stuff. That was nice and easy. That's one of the ones I like to kind of show off, just to get it done nice and quick and easy, right? Make it hard or make it easy, right? I think we got one left here. There we go. Visit a best built camp 1. So of course we need to go to a public server with other people. Someone had mentioned that there's a best built camp on their private one. It must be a friend or someone that they know or someone that they're friends with on their console or PC or whatever, and they built a, they just joined them on their server, and that's what that's all about. Alright, so let's get out of this server here, and we'll go to a public one. So I'm all by my lonesome. Sometimes I have Mr.Prince, who's a member. Sometimes he shows up once in a while, but I didn't see him there. Okay, so now we are on a public server, and we're here to visit a best built camp 1. So I did make a video on this yesterday, and I think I went through it pretty good. It worked out, good for, first time doing it. So you can definitely check that video out if you so wish. It is all timestamped to help you out just in case you're running into any issues. There's a lot of questions in around best built camp, so it's always good to read the description and of that video, because some people have brought up some good points and stuff, such as not being able to interact with the vendor, and is why your best built camp's not showing up like everyone else's. And let's check down here. So yesterday I made this one a best built camp, so if I interact with it, manage best built camp, you must be at your camp. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's fast travel back to our camp here. Fast travel, Jim, there we go. I'm trying to answer and field the questions the best I can, but this is just so new to the game. It's impossible for me. I can only get the information what I can from Bethesda. So now we're here at a camp. Now we can manage it. Manage best built camp. So this is a best built camp. As you can see, I got 32 likes. Okay, and but it doesn't show up like everyone else's best built camp. It doesn't have that blue outline in around the area. So just an FYI, I think that is because it won't show up like because how it's our own camp, basically. That's what I think that is. Okay, and many people have told me the same exact things happen to them, and that's what I think it is. So let's get back to visit a best built camp, And we're going to take a look at the map here. We're going to look for a best build camp if we can. Don't even, okay, there's another one right over here. And of course, we have to go visit the camp. Let's go ahead. We can preview, but I find it takes a long time for it to load. It depends on how many people's on that server, but I find it takes a while. So let's go ahead. We're going to fast travel. We're going to go to the 18 caps. Now, if you're low level, you don't have a whole lot of caps, you can use the free fast travels if you so wish. You can join a team with another player, and then when you do that, their camps become a free fast travel as well. Just to give you guys a couple options. When you're close to a best build, you see that how that pops on the right hand corner. It says best build is nearby. Okay, so that is something to kind of let you know. There we go. Visit a best build camp. 1 for 1 done. Now the one we had yesterday, and for its daily challenge, and even the weekly challenge we have for this week, we have to like a best build camp. So today we just had to visit a best build camp, and that's all we had to do. Just had to show up here. Let's take a look at this person's place here. Looks nice and clean. There's no rad roaches around anywhere. There's no cobwebs. Okay, nice and simple. Okay, and give this person a thanks for letting me use their camp as an example in this video. So let's go ahead. We're going to leave a like. It has nothing to do with the daily challenge for today, but the weekly challenge it does. So you just go on their icon, you select it, and then you can give it a like. There we go. And give them their second like. Nice. Just like that, guys. And that's just how easy it is. Perfect. All right, and I think we're done. I think we are done these. Let's take a look here. We are just like that, guys. Nice and easy here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, GW3K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.